So just being transparent with numbers, I can tell you that my figures of 2020 compared to 2019 have dropped considerably. If I'm looking at the first 2 months of 2020, the week ending that's always the Monday, January the 6th, 4728, 464, right? And that's basically trips and referrals all in one. If I'm looking at February this year, February the 3rd, 38, February the 10th, 44, 44 again, February 17th, that's a Monday, past Monday 55, and this week still pending because it goes all the way through to Monday 2-1 so far. And the big thing is that in 2019, Uber kicked out, I would say, 80 to 90% of the cities where they paid out referrals. The majority of my money does come in from referrals. I have a whole system in place where a big chunk of these monies I actually share with the individual that I refer. I give up a large portion of my referral back to the driver that I'm helping through the first 10, 20 trips. Firstly, getting them prepared, making the right choices on cars, how to make the money, where to drive, when to drive, creating the shifts with them, helping them set up calendars so that they can achieve their goals. So that results in a lot of referrals, and actually people that have been referred to me tell others, right? So if I am, for example, making $500 or $300 or $100 on a referral, I usually share that very, very fairly with the referring driver. If you have not added a code, for example, and you're under 100 trips, reach out to me. I will get you into the system so we get you paid, and then you also get a portion of my earnings. So this is really not reflective of what I'm putting into my account each week, because in all honesty, I'm giving up a lot of that back to the person that I refer. So they entrust their referral with me. I give them a kickback or a commission of what I'm making, right? I then have to offer them the training, the help, the support, and get them ready for day one, trip one, and then also help them first through those first 2 weeks, right? And that also means time, commitment, texting, emailing. So you can't just look at it, oh, well, great, I made 5.5 that week, right? And again, these numbers are a fraction of what they were in 2018 and 2019. Why again? Because Uber has decided to only pay referrals on a handful of cities. So here you are, just to give you an idea from my world, because I'm more transparent about it. When you're out there with your referral codes, which you can do as well, you can set up all your social media and get that all set up, right? You then have the ability to market through your YouTube channels, through your Twitter, through your Instagram, through your Facebook, your codes to new drivers. And then you definitely have to have a system in place to help them and show them how to make money. So I have a track record on that. I have helped thousands of drivers achieve their goals. I've also paid out crazy money from my referrals back to the referring driver. So it becomes a win-win situation. It's not just a one-sided affair, because Uber has this guarantee system in place for the referring party. So they don't really make the same money as the party does that's referring the driver. So in order to make it fair to both sides, you have to give up a piece of your pie, right? So again, these numbers are not what I make at the end of each week. I do give up a large portion of that, but pale in comparison to what it was in 2019, extremely pale in comparison to what it was, let's say, still in the good times, 2018, where you could market numerous cities throughout California. Now they just pick and choose a few cities at a very, very reduced referral rate fee. I mean, about $300 for Orange County or San Diego driver. Lucky if you get $500 for an LA driver. It used to be double that. Not only double that, but you used to get paid for all the cities. You used to get paid for Bakersfield. You used to get paid for Palm Springs. You used to get paid for Santa Barbara, Ventura, and all those other. They've abolished all of that. So let me just tell you how Uber has freed up so much money, right, especially in the last 4 quarters, is that you're out there marketing your codes. That's where I get the majority of the money from, right? And they're getting a lead, but they didn't say, okay, well, we don't have to pay you for this specific city, right? We don't have to pay you for Bakersfield. We don't have to pay you because we've abolished that for Riverside. We will only pay you for who you bring in LA or the big cities like San Diego or maybe San Francisco, right? So honestly, I can tell you back in the time, and again, my numbers are again pale in comparison to people like maybe, let's say, Harry, the rideshare guy, making way more than that, right? But the one thing I want to get across very clearly here is I work for that money. I train the people up. I give them the very, very best training they'll ever get. I truly want to show them how to make 20% more than the average driver by working smart, not hard. And we go through a lot of data. We go through your hours, we go through your shifts. If you have to drop off your kids at school in the morning, okay, are you able to work with me as your trainer? And can you get maybe 2 hours in from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., right? Maybe at 7:30 you have to drive the kids to school. What time do you get back from school? When can you start your shift again? You got to take a break. So I really customize the best plan for any new driver. That's what I'm known for. That's what I get paid for. That's how I made a name for myself. And my strength is really helping UberX and Lyft regular drivers transition into higher categories like Uber XL, Lyft Premium, into the Lux categories, into the SUV categories, and show them how to take those steps and show them how to make money in those categories. Now, again, not to make this video too long, it's already way too long. But if you have not signed up using a code and you signed up through the Uber website, you started driving, you're a little bit in the dark, you really don't know all the ins and outs, reach out to me. My details are below. I'll show you step by step how to put in the retroactive code so we still get you paid before the 100 trip mark. And what I want to assure you here through this video is that you will be getting the very best of the best training. Have a great day.